Chosen one, you are not invisible. You are hidden. There's a big difference. Invisible feels forgotten, but hidden means protected. God didn't ignore you, He covered you. He concealed you because He treasures you. What's sacred is never exposed too soon. What's powerful must first be protected. You've been asking, why don't they see me? Why do I keep getting overlooked? Why is my light not recognized? And God says, because it's not time to shine yet. You're not in a delay, you're in a design. Hiddenness is holy. God hides what hell fears most. Your process has been private, but your purpose is public. Heaven has been refining you in silence. The fire was real, but so was the formation. You were hidden from people, but fully seen by God. He didn't need you famous, He needed you faithful. He didn't need you validated, He needed you prepared. You were hidden so the enemy couldn't destroy you early, so the wrong people couldn't mishandle you, so you wouldn't be elevated before you were ready. You thought you were behind, but you were ahead of time. You thought no one cared, but heaven was watching the whole time. You were hidden like Moses, like Joseph, like David, like Esther, like Jesus. Their power wasn't revealed immediately. It was protected until the appointed hour. You haven't missed your moment. You've been maturing into it. The hiding wasn't punishment, it was preservation. You are rare. You are weighty. You are dangerous to darkness. That's why you couldn't be visible too soon. But now, the season is changing. The cover is lifting. Your voice will be heard. Your light will shine. Because what was hidden is about to be revealed. You don't fully know who you are yet. You've only scratched the surface. There is power in you you haven't activated. There is fire in you you haven't released. There is vision in you the world hasn't seen. You carry more than influence. You carry glory. You carry strategies from heaven. You carry solutions for generations. You carry healing in your voice, breakthrough in your presence, oil on your hands, authority in your prayers. But it's been hidden until now. You are a spiritual weapon in disguise. Hell knows it. That's why the attacks were so strong. You weren't attacked because you're weak. You were attacked because you're loaded. You carry gifts the enemy hoped you'd never discover. You carry anointing that breaks chains silently. You walk into rooms and shift the air, even when you don't say a word. That's power. You weren't made to be loud. You were made to be lethal. You weren't created to blend in. You were born to shift cultures. You're not common. You're not average. You're not ordinary. You are a vessel of fire, a carrier of kingdom strategies, a walking move of God. That's why people are drawn to you or intimidated by you. It's not your personality, it's your spirit. It's not charisma, it's calling. You see things others don't. You sense atmospheres shift. You carry spiritual intelligence, divine discernment, prophetic accuracy. And you're just getting started. The same spirit that raised Christ lives in you. That's not poetic, it's prophetic. You can break generational cycles. You can silence demonic patterns. You can unlock people's destinies. You are more powerful than you've ever imagined. And it's time to stop pretending you're not. Humility is not hiding. Real power doesn't shrink. It flows in alignment. You don't need applause to operate. You don't need permission to show up. You've been approved already. Empowered already. Sealed already. There is a sound inside of you. A word inside of you. A strategy inside of you. You are more than your mistakes. More than your fears. More than what they said about you. You are divine intelligence wrapped in human form. You are God's agent on assignment. You are chosen for impact. You are filled with divine insight. And soon, the world will see it. Because what's been in hiding is about to be ignited. You are not just anointed to survive. You are anointed to lead, to shift, to awaken, to break ground. You've got power in your words, in your walk, in your presence, because what's in you is heaven approved and hell resistant. The attacks on your life weren't random. They were targeted. You've been marked since birth. Hell knew your potential before you did. That's why the warfare started early. That's why your childhood felt heavy. That's why rejection came before recognition. The devil hoped to stop you before you saw yourself clearly. If you ever realized who you really are, he'd lose. So he tried to confuse you early, attack your mind, twist your identity, hijack your emotions, keep you in cycles, break your self-worth, bury your voice, blind you to your own value, and make you believe you're just average. But you're not. You're chosen. You're appointed. You're prophetic by design. That's why you were misunderstood. That's why you were isolated. That's why people misjudged your silence. They didn't understand the weight you carried. They couldn't see the oil being pressed from your pain. They weren't meant to, because God was hiding you from premature exposure. The enemy wanted to sabotage you in infancy, but God blocked it. You survived what should have destroyed you. You escaped what should have trapped you. You endured what was meant to end you. The abuse didn't stop you. The trauma didn't define you. The betrayal didn't cancel your assignment. All of it tried to, but it failed. Because heaven had already spoken. And what God declares, hell can't delete. You were born to disrupt darkness, to break bloodline curses, to dismantle demonic systems. And the devil saw that early. So he tried to destroy your confidence, tried to keep you silent, tried to keep you distracted. But you're still here, still standing, still called, still chosen, and stronger than ever. The enemy regrets letting you live, because now you know. You see clearly. You discern better. You speak with fire. You pray with weight. And you don't play with spiritual things anymore. You're not confused anymore. You're convicted. You're awake. You're aware. You know who you are. You know what's in you. You know how to fight. You know how to stand. That's why the devil is nervous now. Because hiding time is over. And revealing time is here. You are a walking rebuke to darkness. Your survival is already a victory. Your healing is already a testimony. Your existence is already spiritual warfare. You're a threat that couldn't be canceled. A purpose that couldn't be aborted. A voice that couldn't be silenced. A miracle in motion. And heaven guarded you for such a time as this. God knew if he brought you out too early, the weight would crush you. The wrong people would mishandle you. The enemy would try to manipulate you. So God covered you, protected you in the process, shielded you in the silence, refined you in the shadows. Because now you're ready, ready to be revealed, ready to take your place as a kingdom weapon. The season of hiding is ending. The mask is coming off. The real you is about to be revealed. Not the version shaped by fear, not the version molded by trauma, but the you God has always seen. The one he anointed in the womb. The one hell feared from the beginning. The one the world needs to meet. This is your unveiling season. Your identity is about to speak louder than your past. Your purpose will silence every lie. Your presence will command honor. Your walk will shift atmospheres. No more shrinking. No more hiding. No more downplaying your destiny. God is calling you forward, out of obscurity, into clarity, out of waiting, into divine timing. You've been approved in secret. Now you'll be released in power. You've been trained without applause. Now you'll be trusted with platforms. You're stepping into your spiritual identity. the version of you that walks in boldness, that leads with anointing, that carries heaven in every step. You're about to show the world what hidden fire looks like. You're about to demonstrate quiet authority. This is not self-promotion. This is divine release. God is lifting the curtain. The stage is set. The world is ready. And you are prepared. What you used to hide now becomes your mantle. What you used to fear now becomes your weapon. The gifts are activating. The oil is flowing. The fire is igniting. And heaven is announcing, now is the time. The crown fits. The call is clear. The assignment is unlocked. You're no longer just carrying identity. You're releasing it. You're revealing God through your obedience, through your creativity, through your boldness, through your story. The story you tried to hide, the pain you tried to forget, the detours you didn't understand. All of it now points to glory. Your journey was prophetic. Your struggle was proof. Your silence was sacred. And now, your identity is public. The world will see the power of your process, the beauty of your becoming, the weight of your words. You're not here to impress. You're here to awaken, to activate, to shift things in the spirit, to stand in authority. The real you is rising, the one heaven has always known. And no one can deny what God reveals. Your influence will grow. Your light will spread. Your voice will carry. You're being unveiled to impact nations, to bless families, to break systems, to heal hearts. Your identity carries heaven's fingerprint. It cannot be stolen. It cannot be fake. It cannot be hidden any longer. You are the evidence of grace, the reflection of purpose, the embodiment of restoration. And now, you are walking in truth, unapologetically, authentically, fearlessly. People won't recognize you at first because you're not who they remember. You've been upgraded, transformed, elevated, and it shows. Your posture changed. Your prayers changed. Your pace changed. Because your identity is no longer hidden. It's being revealed, and it carries heaven's authority. Say it with me. I am who God says I am. I accept my true identity. I embrace what I carry. I am not weak. I am anointed. I am not hidden. I am preserved. I was not rejected. I was redirected. I am filled with divine power. I walk in supernatural authority. I have been chosen for such a time as this. I will no longer play small. I will no longer dim my light. I will no longer fear my greatness. I will no longer question my value. God placed greatness inside of me. He formed me with fire and purpose. He hid me to protect me. He trained me in silence. And now I say yes. Yes to being seen. Yes to being sent. Yes to walking boldly. Yes to breaking chains. I will not hide my gifts. I will not silence my voice. I will not apologize for my calling. I have oil on my life. I have clarity in my spirit. I have vision from heaven. I walk with weight. I speak with wisdom. I love with power. I release breakthrough wherever I go. I carry God's glory, not man's approval. I am marked for something bigger. I am assigned for a greater mission. I am walking in truth. I break every false identity. I renounce every lie I believed. I release every label that didn't come from heaven. I receive heaven's report about me. I am healed. I am holy. I am whole. I am dangerous to darkness. I am a carrier of light. I am a solution in motion. I say yes to my kingdom role. I say yes to the real me, the powerful me, the bold me, the prophetic me, the healed me, the awakened me. No more hiding. No more shrinking. No more pretending. I was made to stand out. I was made to lead. I was made to speak. I was made to shift. I receive my full identity. I receive my kingdom assignment. I receive God's confidence. I declare I'm ready. I declare I'm chosen. I declare I'm sent. I declare I'm equipped. I am not afraid of the spotlight, because I carry the source of light. And I shine because He called me to do so. Live like you were sent from heaven, because you were. Walk like you were born on purpose, because you were. You are not here by chance. You are here by divine appointment. You carry a mandate, not just a message. You move with mission, not just motivation. Every step you take shifts something. Every word you speak carries weight. Every place you go becomes different. Because you don't just live, you release. You release light. You release revelation. You release authority. You walk with heaven's backing. You don't need to force it, just flow. You don't need to explain, just embody it. You don't need to beg, just believe. You are God's evidence in the earth, a walking testimony, a living weapon, a breathing breakthrough. When you show up, darkness must leave. When you speak, things shift. When you pray, realms respond. You are not trying to make impact, you are impact. Not in pride, but in purpose. Not for attention, but for assignment. You walk in the Spirit daily. You lead from overflow. You live with integrity. You shine without striving. You build without burnout. You don't follow trends. You set divine standards. You carry kingdom culture. You demonstrate heaven's wisdom. And you do it with love, fire, and truth. The world is watching. Not to judge, but to follow your example. So live boldly. Live fully. Live freely. You are not just a believer, you are a builder. Not just a dreamer, you are a doer. You carry the kingdom. You carry the answer. You carry the light. So walk like it. Speak like it. Love like it. Because you were chosen. You were hidden. You were refined. And now, you've been revealed for such a time as this.